Get ready
I'm gonna
to
say,
play.
yeah, we are going to see hopefully some pretty decent gameplay from our lovely Crows this game. It will be, I think,
Looks like they got phases in right before the game starts.
how lovely. All right, it's
Get
interesting also to
ready.
see what sort of
Go.
strats we're going for getting close to the end of the comp if we're just going to be sticking with our standards.
Looks like Blue is sending a 3 attack, which really early in the game could get them some cheeky bases. Going straight to red, getting straight under. Nickel going to shoot. Looks like there's a person at front door going to dive him out. That front play getting cleared by Green, so Green helping him.
Ooh,
But doubling, getting shot out of the
Blue's
base.
holding that red base.
They could go for a cheeky
They're
base
just holding
right
it
now.
here.
They would be pretty safe.
Red hit.
There we go.
They're going for it.
Red
Gun
destroyed.
going for the red
Blue
and
hit.
nice clean red. First
Blue hit.
base of the game.
Very nice.
Destroyed.
Very
And they're
quick
holding.
base.
Holding. They're not bouncing anywhere. Greens, so one up just getting their blue base. I actually just managed to miss that, so let's just really quickly replay that one. Here we go. I was about to say, oh, there we go. Nice and clean. There we go. And nice.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
Very smooth, clean base.
So there we go. So we have 2 bases go down so far. So we've had a blue and a red go down. Green hasn't been cracked yet. Does look like the blues are sticking with their red attack though.
Blue player sticking at the back of red. Very open, but he looks like nickel under. No.
It does look to be a nickel
that's-
under there at the moment. Oh, getting lunch from that back door. I wonder where that back door defender currently is. Somebody's already going for their recharge nice and early. We are seeing Reds get a hold back of their base though. It looks like all the bases are held by their teams now.
Very explosive start to the game though. Just
Nice quick early base. Outlaws currently falling behind without that base, but not far behind on pack.
Outlaws being one of those teams that tend to just get lots of pack in this arena.
Yes,
So-
correct. I was about to say they have been doing incredibly well on their pack and keeping up with that, whether or not they're behind on bases. Oh, we do see both attacks currently at our blue base though.
Green back
Blue
into
hit.
blue. Let's have a look at this. Looks like
Crouchy going for his
Blue
base.
getting
And
denied.
Oh, 2-shot denied. I was about to say
That's
those
unfortunate.
missed shots on
Green
blue
team
are
denied.
incredibly annoying sometimes.
He was kind of just Hail Marying that base, and then his second attack got shut out.
I think the main thing is so many people are so used to having to shoot for that center of the
Yeah.
base, especially for us on Laser Force and WA. So having to
Absolutely.
aim for the edges can sometimes be very disorienting.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. But I say Blues getting control back of their base now. I think the Greens, the Greens have stayed there though. Move back to our main cams now. We are still seeing Crows holding that lead at the moment, although Outlaws have jumped up on their pack, overtaking one up.
That 2-shot deny has hurt them this early game.
Oh yeah, it definitely has. Taken away those much needed points to keep them at least close to the Outlaws. Although we are seeing Outlaws cracking Crows though now. Green is getting some heat though. We are seeing quite a few people there. Lots of exit calls coming from there.
Looks like we've got a lot of one-up support in the chat right now.
One up support. Morrow in the
Yeah.
chat. Where are you, dude? Actually, I'm pretty sure he's sick, I assume. Maybe. Oh, his baby arrived.
Whoa,
Oh, congratulations, Morrow. Big congratulations for your child being born. Laser tag baby, let's go.
Morrow is not sick.
You will eventually be tired, though. I was say, having a look, we are seeing a pretty solid attack on our blue base at the moment.
Seems like the game has slowed down a little bit from those 2 very quick explosive bases. Everyone seems to be playing a little bit more defensive now. Outlaws still struggling to get a base. They
So
may-
struggling to get a base, but definitely not struggling on pack.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at the midfield
I was
cameras.
say, we'll have a look at our arena cams.
Looks like we've got a lot of lighthouse play sort of deep in that front door of green. So that's probably where One Up is finding all of their pack. Looks like we also have One Up sort of playing around there.
Yeah,
as
Outlaws
well.
are definitely feeling comfortable enough to push up out of their bases to try and
Blue
go
hit.
for those
Yeah.
ones.
Blue hit.
Oh, sorry, we are
Blue
missing
destroyed.
blue.
Oh.
Wrong button. Oh no! All right,
let's
blue just.
do-
Let's have a look.
Blue
Crouchy
replay.
getting his blue finally.
attack.
Go back. Oh, we're sorry. Just been advised that we're a bit too quick on the buns.
Two.
All right. No worries. All right, we're seeing Greens get back into their base. Green base has not dropped yet. One Up is doing a pretty solid defense at the moment, which is netting him that first currently. Outlaws still not that far behind, considering the fact that they've got no bases. It is kind of interesting to see that, though, because I have seen them trying to crack. It does seem that they're just struggling against those two defenses, though.
Looks like we do have some 1-up players trying to go for a red.
Here we go. Yeah, we are seeing them sweep through a little bit, trying to lunge
Member leveled
out.
up. Well
I
done.
think that... Who's that underneath? Is that Sirical?
Looks like it. I have seen him
Blue
play
hit.
under a lot for a lot of their
Blue
games.
Well, Camster
Cam
going
start
for
taking
his
his blue. Very
And there
clean.
we go. Where are
Almost
the blues?
uncontested.
There we go. Certainly feels uncontested. As I said, we are seeing blue, I think, try to run up and go for their green now, although being shot out. I think that was Dragon. There we go. Blue is very empty at the moment.
Member leveled
It will
up.
be very
Leveled
interesting
up.
to
Well
see
done.
whether or
Well
not
done.
they've decided to pull out and do some sort of 3-man attack. Oh, they're just, no. I think they're just pushed up while they're waiting for their base to come back up, which is always a pretty decent strategy to do.
You've got 30 seconds with a base that can't be attacked, so you might as well try and get some pack points while you know it's a little bit safer to do that.
But I say the only risk you run there is sort of leaving your base open for another team to come in and hold it off from you.
Yeah, and then you're losing that pack trying to get back in, trying to regain control of that base.
But they have done incredibly well to do that. Outlaws netting that blue
Member
with
leveled up.
Campster, which does
Well
push them
done.
into that first spot with only one base. One up, not
Member
far
leveled
behind, but
up.
with two
Well
bases.
done.
So they are currently really
Lacking
struggling
with
with
pack.
pack.
Member leveled up.
But Crows
Well
isn't
done.
also that far behind with only one base as well. Right, so we are seeing, we're seeing 3 takes for blue, 1 on red, and none on green so far. So 1-up still holding really strong with their defense.
Blue hit.
Looks like we've got a red
Blue
player
hit.
in blue.
Blue destroyed.
Let's go.
Packing, getting his
Packing,
blue.
getting it. Oh,
Very risky take.
Just.
Almost open on that middle wall to front door with a player coming up right away.
that was incredibly spicy. But good on them for getting that one. I'm about to say the fact they're already ahead just with pack, just this base is definitely going to net them a bit further ahead. So we're only down to the last 4 or so minutes now. So we're a good chunk through the game, and we've only dropped 5 bases.
There was a lot of action at red before. Looks like it's calmed down a little bit, but Outlaws holding a really, really strong defense.
Really strong defense. They are being fed a bit of the points here. It's definitely where.
Green
Oh, we're
hit.
seeing. Oh, okay, cool. We're
Green
seeing
hit.
1-up crack
Red
into
hit.
their
Red
red.
destroyed.
1-up getting
Red
this
hit.
red will be really useful for
Red
them.
So
as long
Crouchy
as they have
going.
that offset.
There we go. I was about to say Crouchy
Crouchy
getting
getting
a
his red.
clean red there, which was, I was about to say, clean but dicey.
Yeah.
Clean but dicey. It was definitely a very busy base for them to be going for, so fantastic.
Especially
job
with 1 under, with the other player deactive.
Oh, yeah.
It was, as long as you have calls though.
Oh, wow. Sorry. Blues have taken over green.
Oh,
I was about to say,
Double
Nickel
locking.
has gotten the first green of the game.
I think we missed that one. Green trying to take
Oh, I
control
think that
of
was a bit of a cannon.
Angel keeping all the front door out.
Ooh.
Looks like a party going on at back door. Hopefully they get comms to keep that clear.
Now, I don't know about you, but have you found holding with 1 inside green is easier or holding with 2?
I think it's a case by case. So we definitely hold 2 under sometimes when we really want to lock it down. It also helps when you have 1 on the door. So if you're doing almost like a 4D, having 2 under can really help.
Yeah.
But when you have no outside comms, it's probably
Blue
better
hit.
to play 1 under.
Blue hit.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks
absolutely.
like we've got a
Well
blue take
Well
there.
done.
Blue take that went to our lovely friends in Outlaws. That was their Sirical.
Green hit.
What we'll do is
Green
we'll just
hit.
quickly
Go back to them.
Green
we'll go back
destroyed.
to our main thing.
Garn getting his green.
There we go. We'll go back to our main thing now. Just have a quick look at our worm. Nice thick worm compared to Dribbles.
Yep.
I say, so we are now down to around the last 2 minutes. So 1-up is currently matching on all the teams are currently matching on bases, but Outlaws are just ahead on that pack with 1-up just struggling with their pack now.
Very surprised to see 1-up down on pack. They are also usually a pretty packy team.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just struggling to keep that midfield under control compared to Outlaws.
Quite
How
possibly.
so?
They had a pretty solid defense to
hit.
start with. Victor's
Blue
going for a
destroyed.
blue and
Very
getting
nice.
it. Just getting it.
Once again, taking from open on
Taking
front
from the
door
corner, which-
with someone right
yeah.
about to come up.
I was about to say, he got lunged from the back door, but he was just in that nice spot where he didn't get it.
Yeah.
Or one up, cracking in, holding blue from
Looks
them.
like they're going to be waiting a while as the base has just gone down. They do have time to get it, and it will push them into second. If
Ooh,
they do
Red's
get it.
pushing him from the front, though.
They get shot out.
Outlaws just running in and taking up those defensive spots immediately.
they-
Trying to get Brownie
Leveled
his
up.
blue.
Well done.
Getting shot out by
Well
Green.
done.
One up
Blue
is
hit.
determined to get this
Blue
base.
hit.
Oh,
Guinea
no.
going
Blue
for it.
destroyed.
Guinea going for the blue.
And he
Alright,
gets.
Guinea taking that from the Outlaws, which does push Crows back up to their second again. So, we are seeing a very close point difference between Crows and One Up, with Crows being predicted 15th at the moment
Yeah.
and One Up in their 9th. That's a pretty nice big leap. You were
Level
right. Crows
up.
have been doing
Well
extremely
done.
well.
Yeah, Crows have been playing very well.
Member leveled up. Well
Tossing
done.
and turning
Leveled up.
between
Oh,
first.
Well
it's
done.
incredibly
second and
close.
third.
Blue hit.
Yeah.
Brownie going for his blue, which will complete.
Getting
Oh,
denied.
no.
Team denied. And a term on Invictus.
Blue hit.
Oh,
Denied.
no.
That is unfortunate
Blue
for Outlaws.
Blue
Lawlance
destroyed.
going
Red
for his
hit.
blue now with
Red
about
hit.
30 seconds left,
Member
getting
leveled up.
2 shots tonight, I
Well
believe.
done.
No.
Nickel
Yes,
getting
he
his
got it.
red.
Nickel getting his red, which puts red and blue down now with 30 seconds remaining, leaving green the only base currently up. It's going to be incredibly dicey if any of the teams try to go for the other
Yeah,
bases.
absolutely. It'll be down to the buzzer.
Yeah. Here we go. But I say we are seeing red going into that blue. I'm wondering if Packing is just going off of the points here or if he's hoping that it comes up in time. There's no time for one of those bases. So that is
Oh.
incredibly
Please
close.
proceed to exit.
Crows and One Up able to catch up very late in that game.
Very
There-
good.
There was a fair distance between the points, and they're able to just get really close. Yeah, if you
As I
could.
say, we'll get a quick check on the official scoreboard just to check because it was pretty close.
Mm.
There is the possibility of a couple of tags being missed there.
Yep.
So we will have a quick look and then any sort of denies or anything like that. As I say, we did see a fantastic game though.
Yeah. Really good tag ratio from Packing, 129%. Especially in midfield play.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good TR. It still
Yeah.
stands.
I was about to say these
Okay.
scores stand.
Yeah.
I was about to say Crows catching up to Pack with the Outlaws was
Yeah.
incredible to
Yeah.
watch. Despite the fact that Outlaws getting that term.
Yeah, it looks like
And-
Snake had a rough game with a 16 DX streak.
Oh,
Yeah.